What's going on, everybody? I'm getting ready to start my informative speech. I didn't know the best way to do it, so I'll pan the camera around so you can see that there's actually some people here. Everybody, I hope you all can see there's 6 people here. Anyway, all right, I'll do that again to show that nobody decided to leave the room. So anyway, we'll get started. If you all started your day like I did, then you consumed the world's most widely used drug. It's estimated that about 80% of American adults consume some form of caffeine. Coffee is we're going to talk specifically about coffee today. Coffee is a drink that has been around for centuries. There's some known health benefits and risk involved. In my speech today, we'll talk about the history, any health benefits, and also those risks. Coffee's been around for centuries. The first recorded use was in the 10th century in Ethiopia. Back then, they boiled the leaves of the coffee plants. It wasn't until the 15th century in Yemen where they started boiling the beans. That's where it started to be found in monasteries and religious practices. It also made its way in the 16th century to the Middle East and Balkans. There were countries in the Middle East that tried banning coffee for its intoxicating effect. It made its way to Europe through Turkish slaves. It made its way to Europe. So as coffee was getting popular, several people in the clergy said it was the bitter invention of Satan, so they also tried to ban it. It wasn't until Pope Clement VIII had to intervene and gave it its blessing, and that's where coffee began to get popular. It's about 200 to 300 coffee shops started to pop up, and they were known as penny universities because you could pay a penny for a cup and talk to listen to some of the world's great thinkers, artists, and poets give their thoughts on life. About this time, a little after this, coffee began to replace beer and wine as a breakfast drink, because people realized you get more work done when you weren't loaded during the day. The East India Trading Company saw a way to make a profit and started bringing it around the world. It became popular here in America after the Boston Tea Party, because people saw it was unpatriotic to drink tea. Coffee has gotten so popular today, it's now the world's second largest commodity. It's just behind only crude oil. Now that we've gone over the history, let's talk about what consumption can do for you. Some of the health benefits include caffeine. Starting with caffeine, obviously made ingredient, it can give you a boost of energy, and that energy can help burn fat cells. It can also help with concentration. So if you need to write a paper, take a test, or read a book, it's recommended that you have some coffee with you. The antioxidants in coffee is where most of the benefits come from. Antioxidants can help with heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and liver cancer. It's also been known to help prepare liver cirrhosis for those people that drank too much. There's been reports saying that coffee can help with Parkinson's or prevent Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. It's important to note that these health benefits come after having about 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day. And as with everything, there's going to be some risk involved. The first one being addiction. Caffeine addiction is a real thing. For people that drink for an extended period of time and heavy amounts of coffee or any caffeine, if you try to quit cold turkey, you'll have headaches, brain fog, and all-around exhaustion. It also can affect your sleep. Obviously, things that wake you up will also make you stay awake, so it's advised that you stop drinking coffee after 2 p.m. Because coffee consumption can also lead to blood pressure and hypertension. It's noted that these risks come after drinking heavy amounts over 5 cups of coffee a day. So in conclusion, coffee has had a long storied history. Originally shared with some of the world's great thinkers. Though unknown at the time, its natural antioxidants are a healthy way to get your day started. As with anything, moderation is key. So we went over the history, the health benefits, and any risk involved. I'm going to leave you all with a random piece of information. We can thank the modern day webcam for coffee. Researchers in Cambridge were trying to think of a way to where they could see if the coffee pot was full without having to get up from their computers. So they invented the webcam. Thank you all for listening. I hope you learned something new. And here, everybody is still here. If you can see yourself, there's 6. All right. Thank you very much.